Hello, viewers. Welcome to another edition of Ekele's Online Mathematics. Today we are going to be looking at the topic quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. And what is a quadratic equation? Don't forget there are different types of equation. We have the linear equation, we have the quadratic equation, the cubic equation, the quartic equation, the polynomial equation. But today we're going to be looking at quadratic equation. A quadratic equation is an equation in which the highest power of the unknown, call it x, is 2. An equation which the highest power of the unknown, say x, is 2, is called a quadratic equation, as you can see on the board. Then there are different methods of solving a quadratic equation. Looking at this problem on the board, you discover that there are different methods we can use to solve this particular quadratic equation. You have the factorization method, the completing the square method, graphical method, and at higher level you have other higher methods you can use to solve. But for today we're going to be looking at solving the quadratic equation using the completing the square method, which is the most difficult method. You can factorize this, you can use graphical method to solve this, you can use formula method to solve this. But we want to use completing the square method, which is the most difficult method. So what do? The first step is to rewrite the question, which is this. Then the second step is take the constant to the right hand side. The constant is -6. Take it to the right hand side of the equation. It becomes +6. You have 4x squared minus 5x equal to +6. Then the next step is to make the coefficient of x squared to be 1. The coefficient of x squared is 4. We want to make it 1 by dividing both sides by 4. We are going to have this 4x squared over 4 minus 5x over 4 equal to 6 over 4. 4 dematerializes 4. We have x squared minus 5x over 4 equal to 2 into 4 is 2. 2 into 6 is 3 equal to 3 over 2. So let's continue from here. We have x squared minus 5x over 4 equal to 3 over 2. What do we do from this place? From this point, you look at the coefficient of x, which is -5 over 4. Half of 5 over 4, you multiply it by half. Half of a number, you times the number by half. Half of 10, you times it by half. 10 times half will give you what? 5. So if you want to get half of a number, you multiply the number by half. So half of 5 over 4, you multiply it by half to get 5 over 8. So you have -5 over 8. Square it. Take this number, add it to the left-hand side and the right-hand side of this equation. You are going to have x squared minus 5x over 4 plus minus 5 over 8 all squared equal to 3 over 2 plus minus 5 over 8 all squared. So if we have this is square, this is square. Let's bring them together. X minus 5 over 8 all square is equal to 3 over 2 plus minus 5 squared is minus 5 times minus 5, which is 25. Minus 8 squared is minus 8 times minus 8, which is 64. This is embedded in this. This is where the method got the name from, completing the square method. The name comes from this place. We have completed the square here. So from here, let's work on the right-hand side of the equation by just rewriting this. X minus 5 over 8 all square equal to, this is a normal fraction, get the LCM, 64. 64 divided by 2 is 32. 32 times 3 is 96. 64 divided by 64 is 1. 1 times 25 is 25. So we rewrite this again. 96 plus 25 is 121 over what? 64. So here is square. So let's get the square root of this by writing x minus 5 over 8 equal to, we remove this square by taking the square root of this, plus or minus the square root of 121 over 64. So I'll continue from here. Don't forget. So I have this x minus 5 over 8 equal to plus or minus the square root of 121 is 11. The square root of 64 is what? Is 8. So I will collect like term. Minus 5 over 8 crosses to the right hand side. I have x equal to 5 over 8 plus or minus 11 over 8. X equal to 5 over 8 plus 11 over 8, or 5 over 8 minus 11 over 8. Or we can equally say from this point, we can also say x equal to 5 plus 11 over 8, or 5 minus 11 over 8. So let's continue from this point. X becomes 5 plus 11 is 16 over 8, or 5 minus 11 is minus 6 over 8. X equal to 16 over 8 is 2, or let's reduce this. 2 here is 3, 3 here is 4, minus 3 over 4. So this becomes the final solution to this equation, 4x squared minus 5x minus 6. This is the final answer. Like I said, if you use factorization method to solve this problem, you are going to get the same answer with this. If you use the graphical method to solve this quadratic equation, you are also going to get the same answer with this. If you use the formula method to solve this problem, you are also going to get the same answer with this. But in this class, we use the completing the square method, which is the most difficult method to solve the problem so that students can learn. So we have come to the end of this video. Please don't forget to like and share the video.